What is WIDA ACCESS? WIDA ACCESS is a test administered to students in grades K-12 who are identified as English learners. An English learner is a student who is formally identified as needing language supports to successfully engage with academic content in English. WIDA ACCESS measures students' English language skills in listening, reading, speaking and writing. Why does my child take WIDA ACCESS? Your child was identified as an English learner. English learners take an English language proficiency test, like WIDA ACCESS, every year. Teachers use WIDA ACCESS results as one way to check your child's progress in English language proficiency. How are WIDA ACCESS test scores used? Testing helps teachers understand if students have the language skills they need to fully participate in the classroom. Along with your child's schoolwork, teachers use WIDA ACCESS test scores as they decide how best to teach your child. Test scores also help teachers track your child's progress in learning academic English and help schools decide what English language support services to provide. You can use test information to advocate for your child at school. English language proficiency. An English language proficiency level is a measurement of where students are in the process of developing the English language skills needed to access content instruction in English. When students reach the highest levels of English language proficiency, they no longer need language support services to participate in content instruction that is in English. Getting ready for WIDA ACCESS. Your child does not need to study for WIDA ACCESS. The test is an opportunity for students to demonstrate all the ways that they understand and can communicate in English. Find examples of WIDA ACCESS test questions on the Access Sample Items page of the WIDA website, wida.wisc.edu/assess/access/preparing-students/practice. Prepare for test day by making sure your child gets plenty of sleep and eats breakfast. Talk with your child's teachers about when you will receive the test scores, how your child's school uses those scores and how your family can support your child's language development at home. Questions you can ask your child's teachers. When will my child take WIDA ACCESS? The Access test will happen between the dates of January 21 to March 6, 2026. We will do our best to test students as quickly as possible so they are not missing too much instruction. When will I receive my child's WIDA ACCESS test scores? You will receive WIDA ACCESS scores at the beginning of the next school year. Scores are sent to be graded and will return in time for the beginning of the 2026-2027 school year. How will my child's English language development goals be recorded and tracked? Students' scores and goals are logged in a program called Elevation. This program helps track goals and tasks that students currently can do and should be able to do by the end of the year. These are called can-do statements. How are test scores used to help my child make progress in learning academic English? Test scores are used by multilingual (ML) teachers and classroom teachers to differentiate instruction, ensuring that students build on what they already know while being challenged to apply new skills to further develop their English language proficiency. How do you decide when my child stops receiving English language services? Students will stop receiving language services when they reach a 4.4 or higher composite score on the WIDA ACCESS test, or ELP assessment. Students will be moved to a monitored status and receive 4 years of monitoring, M1, M2, M3, M4, to ensure that premature exit from the ML program does not occur and that students receive needed language support and accommodations.